Throwing on the tank top and putting on shorts. We're not just talking about staying comfortable today. We're talking about staying alive. There's a big difference. Dr. Alicia Arbaje from Hopkins School of Medicine joins us. Why? People up there in age, why do they feel the heat more than others?
Yeah, this is an important time because older adults end up in the hospital and the ER a lot because of these kinds of issues. They just can't feel the heat as easily, and they can't cool down as quickly as younger people can. The sensing systems in the brain don't work as quickly, and they don't feel thirsty until they're really dehydrated oftentimes.
All right, read your television screen because we're going to put the warning signs up.
Right.
How to stay safe when the weather is hot. Lower your standards.
Right. I mean, we often think of 100 as really hot, but for an older person, anything above 90 degrees can be really hot for them. So you really need to start getting worried around that time, and we're already there.
Get it into air conditioned.
Yeah, and it doesn't, if you don't have it at home, I mean, people think that a fan is okay, but a fan is just blowing around hot air. So really an air-conditioned place is very important.
Avoid strenuous activity?
Right, exactly. This is not the time to be going out and doing a new gardening project or anything like that.
Okay, Lynette brought this up. Wear light-weighted, light-colored clothing. Stay hydrated. Now, what do you say about this?
Yeah, let's talk about that because often people think about water, and water is okay, and it's actually fine except for when you're already sweating. Once you're sweating, you're already excreting salt onto your skin, and you need to replace that. And so there's a lot of sweat replacement drinks that are out there. Gatorade is one of the most common ones, but any of them is better than water if you're already sweating, and it's really important for an older person.
Monitor your urine.
Yes. The urine should be approximately light yellow. And if you're not on any water pills, you should be going to the bathroom about every 3 to 4 hours, about a cup or so. And if you're not doing that, then you don't have enough fluid in your system.
All right, now we're going to put up the signs of dehydration.
Yes.
All right, dizziness, of course.
Right, dizziness, confusion. It's not always what you would think of, like being sweaty and hot. Sometimes just not acting right is an important sign.
And headaches.
Headaches. Again, anything that's causing your blood pressure to be altered can make you feel like you're having a headache.
And you're also warning about muscle cramps?
Muscle cramps, again, because the salts in your system, the sodium and the potassium are off, and that can cause muscle cramping.
And then fast pulse.
Right. When you get dehydrated, you don't have enough blood, so to speak, going around in your system, and your heart has to beat faster to get it around.
All right, now what do we do? Here we go. We'll put it up here. Get out of the heat as soon as possible.
Right. It sounds really obvious, but it's the most important thing. Don't try to sit through it or push through it. Get to an air-conditioned area.
Again, she talked about it. The water's good, but it's not enough if you're sweating.
Right. If you're sweating, definitely try to get a sweat replacement drink. And I often say go to an athletic store and get the kind that's set up for marathoners, even though you're not a marathoner. That's the kind of stuff you should be drinking when you're sweating like this.
And you say go back to water when you're out of the heat.
Right.
Especially if you have what? High blood pressure?
High blood pressure and congestive heart failure, because those people have difficulty handling the salt that's in those sweat replacement drinks.
All right. Call your doctor if you're taking water pills or
right.
blood pressure pills.
Right. If you're on a water pill or a blood pressure pill, those can affect your fluid balances, the salt, the sodium in your body, and it can affect your blood pressure. So if you're going to be in the heat for a while, you may want to have your doctor consider cutting back on your dose or not even taking it while you're in the heat.
And also weigh yourself to see how much to replace by drinking.
Right. If you know your normal weight and then you weigh yourself and you see that you're below that, you know that you're probably dehydrated. So then you know you need to continue drinking until you can get your weight back up to a normal weight.
Simple stuff, but man, it's
very important.
It's good stuff.
This is a critical time. It's very important for older people to be very careful right around now.
All right, now you brought a recipe, and we're going to save that till our next segment because that's really, really important. You know, we think about water, we think about Gatorade, but there are other drinks out there that can do the trick, right?
Right, and you can make your own. I mean, sometimes people don't want the artificial sugars or the artificial colors that are in some of those drinks, and sometimes you don't even need to buy them necessarily, as long as you can make it yourself. And you'll see it later. It's just a mixture of salt and then some sort of potassium and then some sugar.
All right, doctor, you're the best. Thank you very much. Should I say she went for a run yesterday, too?
I did.
See?
Yeah. I went at 11. It was kind of a mistake.
11. Oh,
yeah, if you're going to get out there, don't go during the day.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pretty obvious.
I feel I should go for a run today.
Let's go right now.
All right. Here's Megan now.